Hi there, I'm Andrea Gajic and I'm speaking to you at the virtual Benedetti sessions. In this short warm-up video, we're going to be discussing keeping free and releasing tension. So if I can ask you to put your instruments down. And just let your hands swing by your side. And I want you to clench your fists, so you're going to clench both fists and just release. Clench again, both fists, and release that tension. And now we're going to shrug our shoulders right up and release, and just feel that drop. Shrug them right up and release that tension. Okay, now we're just going to lock our knees and unlock. Lock the knees and unlock. Now we're going to swing the arms up and back down. Swing the arms up and drop down. Okay, this time I want you to swing your arms up again. We're going to imagine we're playing on our instruments. So we're going to feel the horizontal motion that the left arm makes when it's sliding and moving up and down the fingerboard. And we're going to feel the gliding motion that the right arm can create. So we're just going to go all the way up, down and up and down. Try to keep your hands really as free and soft as possible. And now we're going to do lots of fast passage work up and get those fingers moving. And look at how effortless it is. How does your back of your neck feel? Shoulders. That's it. Excellent. Okay, and draw. Now, taking the left hand, you're going to place the thumb into the right hand. And we're just going to tap on our imaginary fingerboard. So you're just tapping on top of your right hand. I'm going to tap 1, tap 2, tap 3, tap 4, tap them all again. Feel how soft. Now swing with 1, with 2. Feel this swinging motion. If you can't do it with individual fingers, just do it with the hand and don't grip whatever you do. Okay, now this next exercise is really great at releasing any tension build up in the joints. So we're going to imagine that we're rolling on a pea, a cooked pea, so that you don't want to squash it. So you want to just let that joint collapse. So you're going to start on your second finger and just roll that round. And then third finger. And you can do it both ways, so clockwise and anti-clockwise. And then fourth finger. Fourth is the trickiest. First finger. And round the other way. And this should feel nice. Your hands sort of start to feel alive. Fingers feel alive after this exercise. It's brilliant. And again, just let them tap. Okay? Remember that feeling of how soft they are. Okay, if we can take our instruments, and before we put them up and grab them, if we can just keep our necks free and just place the instrument on your shoulder, everything free, and that's just let the head rest there. Okay, holding the instrument with the right hand, we're just going to slide all the way up, touch the nose and back down. All the way up, touch the nose and back down. Now look here, you want your thumb to stay, follow the fingerboard all the way up, and then it slides all the way down. So you don't want this. You want to glide up and touch the nose and down. Okay, the next one, we're going to imagine the hand is like a tunnel. And we're going to slide all the way up, maintain that tunnel, and down. All the way up, maintain the tunnel, and down. And now your little fingers are going to do some dancing all the way up. Bouncing up and down and down. And on the D string all the way up and down. A string all the way up and down. All the way up and down. Great. Okay, we're now going to go back to our P exercise. So we're going to rest the hand against the rib of the violin. Again, starting with the second finger, imagine that P and just roll around the P. So second finger. Again, remember to do it both ways. Then the third finger, and then you do it both ways. Fourth finger, and then first finger both ways, okay? And then we're going to do a little short trill exercise. Jascha Heifetz, the great violinist, was a huge fan of trills and of course scales. Recently Scales book has been published, and in it he has trill exercises for each of the scales. They're hugely useful in developing good finger articulation, dexterity, independence of the left hand. So if you practice them every day and don't cheat with your trills by using a vibrato, then you will help to develop your left hand technique, and it also keeps you in great shape. So it's starting with open. 1, 2. And these are just short snippets of what you can do. Dotted rhythms, so they're really active finger lifting off. And you would increase the speed each string. And then you can do semiquavers, you can do demi-semiquavers, work at it with a metronome. It's really, really valuable. Okay, the last warm-up exercise that I'm going to show you is really going to get the blood pumping to your fingers. So I want you to look at your left hand, and I want you to focus on one finger and see how close you can get it to the string before it touches. And then you're going to do it with each finger. See how close you can get without it touching. Can you get right next to it and just hold it there and let go? And first. That should really get the blood pumping to the fingertips. So thank you for joining me. I hope these exercises were useful, and I look forward to seeing you again soon.